floor of the Senate. Thank you, Mr. President.
Senator from South Carolina.
Different view on this. To my good friend from Oregon, who has been
I guess I am
real
streaming.
gentleman to work
Hi,
with,
everybody.
and you got
Gloria
a great
Moraga
staff.
here,
And
political woman.
I appreciate
I
our ability to work together,
am
but
going to
we
do
have a
this
little
live,
different
and then
view
I'm
of
going
what
to
we're
go
doing
live
here
on
tonight.
TikTok. So
I'm going to give you our
I
side of
missed
the
you
story.
here, I'll
I got
see you
charts
there.
too. I never thought I'd have a chart, but I got
I
one.
seem to be up
We're trying to do
and
sort
running.
of 4 things tonight.
I am actually right now
Start a
on
process that we can make the tax
C-SPAN.
cut permanent.
and I'm
Give
watching
money
the
to the Department of Homeland Security
Senate
to continue
debate,
to secure our
and it's
border.
pretty good,
Cut
actually. So I thought I would
trillions of dollars
try
of waste,
my
which
first live shot.
does exist.
So
and support our military.
Democrats are
Now,
coming
the
up
bill
one
tonight,
by one.
the resolution opens up that process that will be done by the House and the Senate authorizing committees.
Here's
So this
Lindsey
doesn't
Graham.
do anything other than start the game. And it's time this game started. Now, what's in this for you if you're not a billionaire, which I am not? If we do nothing,
The Senate Republican
the
budget
2017
blueprint.
President Trump tax cuts expire in December.
So Lindsey Graham's up right now on the
None
Senate
of them voted
floor
for it. They're going to expire.
talking
And what
about
does that
Trump's
mean
tax
for
cuts
you?
and talking about how they're going
6
to
million
expire
jobs will be lost. The
and
average
what jobs are
taxpayer
going to be
will see
lost.
a
So
22%
I don't know. I'm
tax
watching this and
hike
I'm just
if
thinking
the tax cuts expire. A
they're
family of
really
4
still
making
trying to sell
$80,610, the median
the
income in the United States,
tax cuts for the
would
rich
see
to
a
us after the horrendous week that we have had
if they expire
with the
this
tariff nightmare.
December. This
And
is worth about 9 weeks of groceries.
I have
40 million families would see their
zero people on
household
right
child
now.
tax credit
I haven't
cut
done this
in
before.
half.
What I'm going to do is this was kind of a
If any
practice
of y'all are
run
listening out there,
because I haven't done this
not a
before,
billionaire,
and
you
I
might
am
wanna keep listening.
using
if this expires, you're going to get hit
software
hard. And
that
we
I'm
don't
not
want that.
used to.
26 million
OBS.
small businesses would be
So it's
hit with a
much easier to go live on
43.4%
TikTok. So you
top
just kind of
tax
put the
rate
stuff in and
if
then
Section
poof, you go live.
199A,
Which,
small
if
business
I don't get
deduction
anybody
expires.
coming
Now, why
on
I
here in a
know
few
about
minutes,
that one,
I'm going to just
I can't walk
get
5
off.
feet in South Carolina
Welcome to
without
Chit Chat.
somebody begging
Welcome
me to
to
make sure
live
that
chat.
expensing
Remember
and
to
deductions and
guard your
accelerated
privacy.
depreciation doesn't go away because they run a business.
So-
our friends over there run the government. That's all they know.
Lindsey
They're very
Graham.
good at making it bigger.
They just
Not very good
voted
at making it
on
efficient.
a bill,
There's no amount of money.
an
is enough
amendment
for
to the
these
budget
folks.
to protect
So if you're looking for that crowd over there to cut your
Medicaid,
taxes, you're looking in the
and
wrong
that was
direction.
defeated.
I got about
Earlier,
100
they
years to
voted
prove that
on
point.
an amendment to the
point I'm trying
budget
to make
to
is these
protect
tax
Social
cuts
Security.
expiring matter to
That was
real
defeated.
people
And
raising
just
a
know that
family
all the
and trying to
Republicans
run a
are
business,
defeating
particularly
all of the
small
Democratic
business.
measures.
This would be
And
devastating.
the Democrats are
We're not
proposing
gonna
this
let
and
that
doing this
happen.
on purpose so
Now,
that
if you're waiting for this crowd,
they can have it
friends
on the
other
record
side, to
that
cut spending,
Republicans
you're gonna
voted
die
to
waiting.
gut
Now,
Social
we have a
Security,
chance
and they
as
are because they're
Republicans,
cutting
if we pass
back on
this
offices
resolution
and
tonight,
they're firing
to
people.
cut spending and make the
Doge.
tax cuts permanent without one
Doge has
Democratic
fired
vote.
people.
It's called reconciliation.
And,
for my Republican friends who may be watching, 4 times in the last
all
100
messages
years,
are visible. I
100
don't
years,
have anybody
the
coming here,
Republicans
so
had
what
the
I'm gonna have
House,
to
the
do
Senate,
is,
and the
I
White
guess,
House.
post,
This doesn't happen a lot.
that I'm going
but
live
with that construct,
and then go live
through
so that I can
reconciliation,
get
what
somebody
we're
to watch
starting
me.
here tonight, if we get
But
50
that's
plus
okay.
one,
I wanted to do
we
this.
can
I
make
wanted
the
to
tax
try
cuts permanent.
this. I want
and
to try
cut spending without one Democratic vote. This is what
you
they
know,
use, Democratic friends, to pass
running videos, playing
Obamacare,
videos, and I need to practice.
all
So
the
this
all
is
the
kind of my
spending
practice
around
live
infrastructure
shot
spending,
on-
Inflation Reduction Act, which
on
really didn't
YouTube,
do
and I'm
much
just
to
going to stay here for a
reduce
while.
inflation.
I've
They've
got
done
the
this, and we're
Lindsey
gonna do
Graham's
it a different
audio
way.
up. I'm going to turn
They
it
did
down.
it to grow the government.
But I don't know what it
We're
sounds
going to do
like
it in a
because
way to get more money back to you, and we're going to look at the budget we have up here and see if we can find a way to save some money.
I hope I'm not getting fold back.
Don't you think it's time that we looked at the budget up here like you look at your budget? And we're going to do that. And we're going to secure our border. We don't talk enough about this. In this package, there's $175 billion that will allow
Do you believe
the
this?
Trump administration to finish the wall.
Ah!
Now, President Trump said during the State
Why
of
do
the
we
Union
even need the
address,
wall?
the
Why do we
Democrats
need the
said
wall
we
now?
needed new
We have
laws,
all the
we
military
just really
down
did
there.
need a new president.
And the wall's been
We
big
got a new
boondoggle
president,
anyway.
and the
Whatever
flow
happened
has
to
really
they were going
almost stopped.
to? You remember that
One of the most
scam
amazing things that we don't
that the
talk
Trump
enough
people were
about.
doing to
But
build the
we wanna
wall, and
make sure it
they
doesn't
never
come
built
back
the
on
wall,
again.
and they stole
So
money
this
from people.
bill
When is that
gives
going to
the
be settled?
Department of Homeland Security, ICE, Tom
it's just
Homan,
not.
$175 billion
yeah,
to finish
so
the wall, to
watching
build,
the Senate
to
floor,
find more
watching
detention bed
amendments.
space,
Right now, they're voting on
40,000
a
to
Bernie Sanders
125,000.
amendment to
So
the
we don't have
GOP
to let people
2025
go.
budget
Laken
plan.
Riley, who was
And
killed by a legal immigrant, he was
it
released
would
because they had
increase
no
the
bed
minimum
space.
wage.
We don't
So
ever
Bernie
do
was
that
up
again.
just a few minutes
We're
ago
going to
talking
build
about the
enough
minimum
detention
wage.
beds so we don't have to
And
release anybody.
it's
I think
going to
most
be
people
defeated.
like that.
Because
We're
everything
going to
that the
hire more
Democrats are
ICE
proposing
agents
is
to
being
kick the
defeated
gang members and the crooks
by
out
Republicans
faster
because Republicans
so we
are
can get
in control of the Senate.
of our
But
country
the
and our
Democrats
security.
and others
This
want to go on
bill
record, put the
allows
Republicans on
175
record so
billion.
that when they're running
That's
against
enough for
them,
the entire 4 years.
1/3 of the Senate will be up
if
for
Republicans
re-election
stick together.
next year.
So, as
So
a Republican, you
1/3
said
of the
you want to
Senate
cut
will,
waste, you want to cut people's taxes, and you want to secure the
Could
border.
possibly,
Your
if
ship
they're
has come
Republican
in.
and they're not voting to save Social Security, will
What's
possibly
near
get
and dear to my
fired.
heart, like most
Let's just
everybody
hope.
here, including our Democratic friends.
So I'm Gloria
and supporting
Moraga.
our
I am
military.
reporting live. I wanted to come
Well,
on live and share
the budget
the
agreement
Senate
we reached a
debate
few
and
years ago
votes
was
on
terrible.
the budget.
The
Probably
continuing
going to vote on
resolution
this sometime
to
tonight.
fund the government through
They
September
really
is
downplay
below
this.
that number.
Like one
We're
guy said,
spending
"Oh,
below
don't watch
inflation
it.
on our military.
Who knows
In case
when
you
we're
haven't
going to be
missed
finished?"
it,
And it's
the
like,
world's
why are you
literally on
discouraging
fire.
people to watch it?
So this bill gives the
anyway,
Pentagon $150
I'm
billion
gonna Probably
right
stop
now
because I don't
to
have
help
any,
them upgrade their capability
I don't have
to
any
deal with
viewers,
threats like Iran getting a nuclear
but I'll
weapon.
try to get better at
This is good stuff. And the only thing standing between
What do you think about Lindsey Graham?
you and this good stuff is a vote tonight.
He has sold
continuing
his
a
soul.
process
He's sold
in the
himself
House and
down the
Senate
river.
to make it a reality. But if we don't get it right tonight, all this dies. All this opportunity dies. if
Making the
Republicans
Trump
don't stick
tax
together,
cuts
and you know what?
permanent,
We will.
cutting wasteful
All right,
Washington
so,
spending. What is that?
Now,
Firing
all
all
this stuff
the
about me and the
workers?
budget chairman. What did I
Democrats
do? Well,
use
I
their
made a
own
decision.
scoring estimates to
Last time
order
I
to
checked,
spend more.
if you
in
win an
order to
election,
spend
you
more
get to
money.
make a decision.
Yeah, they're arguing about this.
You know, I'm the
too.
budget chairman. It's been a lot of fun. I've learned a lot, I can tell you that. So, in the 1974 Budget Control Act, when it comes to spending, you never have to
I'm Gloria
offset
Moraga, political woman. I just wanted to come on live
$50 million in
and
spending, you can
welcome
use
all of
current
you, but
policy,
have
which
no,
is a budget
absolutely
scoring
zero
device that just
viewers.
assumes everything
But
goes
I'm
forever.
going to take a look at this
No
video
offsets.
and see what it looks like.
It's my belief
And I'm going to try to do
that
this again
when it
and
comes
maybe
to
promote
tax
it.
reductions,
And
I, as the
this
budget
was just
chairman,
going to be a
can
bigger
apply that
test
same
because I wanted to
concept
see
called
how
current
I
policy
ran OBS,
to
and
the
I've
budget
really
on this
got
floor,
to
and I will do that.
figure out
I
how to
have
run
done that.
videos.
Now, what does that mean?
So
If
I'm going
we're
to sign
able
off for
to
now. I'm
do
going to
for
go
taxes
actually
what
over to
we've done for
YouTube
spending,
right now
that
since I've
means
got
the
makeup
tax
on,
cuts never
and do a
expire
YouTube
again,
live with
and
this.
you don't
and do
have
the
this
same
cliff
thing here. So if
putting
you
everybody at risk.
catch
that
any of
means
this,
if we pass
I
what
wouldn't be live
we've
anymore.
put together in the budget
And
committee,
I got to come up
Senator
with some
Marshall's a member of the
graphics as
committee.
well.
We
All right,
passed a
I'm gonna
really good
stop my streaming.
proposal to make sure that these tax
Stop
cuts that we're
recording.
going to reauthorize stay in place.